This is Cameron Montgomery with Preferred Exteriors here at the Henson's residence on July 30th, 2026, here at 125 Grover Way. I am here to attempt to repair on this roof. Allstate has acknowledged a small bit of wind damage, some that was acknowledged, some that was missed on all these directly facing slopes on this roof. I picked out one here on the front facing slope, marked it with an X as the wind damage shingle. I'm going to record myself going through the process of attempting to repair this shingle. We believe it is too old and too brittle to be repaired successfully. I know Allstate has the roof documented. It may be only 6 years old. There's a pipe boot right here, and I've got photo evidence I'll show at the end. This roof is 20 years old, 19 to 20 years old. This was put on in 2007. So I'm not sure why the error on Allstate's end there, but this roof is much older than Allstate's acknowledging right now. So we're going to show what this shingle goes through, the process of removing the tar strips to be able to remove the course of shingles that's damaged. And by doing so, we have to then remove the tar strips and the nails of the two courses above that individual course. So I'm going to go through the process and show what it is that is necessary to get this damaged course of shingles out, and show the strain that this shingle has to go through before, during, and after. So we'll go ahead and get started by tearing off the tar strips and then releasing the nails on the two courses above. This is our damaged course right here, marked with an X. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get going. This one should be obviously unsealed there. Right, here's the damaged course of shingles removed, and here is the wind damage course here marked by the X. Now we do believe this shingle to be discontinued, so for or in the interest of this repair simulation, I'm going to be removing this damaged course and installing it back into the roof deck, just showing the strain that the shingles do go through. And what's very important to note, that when installing a course of shingles back into the roof, the nail must be driven flush into this roof deck. It cannot be canted forward, back, left, or right. It must be flush, so the shingle has to be lifted however as far as necessary to get this nail flush into the decking board. Now, we always take care and caution when doing so and try not to lift any higher than is necessary, but we do have to get a nail flush into this deck to secure the course of shingles back into the roof. I already see some signs of cracking and breaking on some of these shingles. So I'm going to take this course of shingles and reinstall it into the roof deck. All right. So that has been completed. The damaged course was removed. We simulated what the shingles go through when attempting a repair, and the process and the strain and the back and forth they go through to remove the tar strip, remove the nails, and put back. And based on this test that we just completed, I'm already seeing cracking and breaking on multiple shingles here. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this as a fail, due to the fact that this roof is indeed between 19 to 20 years old and the shingle is beyond repairability. And to show you what I mean here, it's the damage course we got here. I can already see some cracking, breaking here, some here on this shingle up top here. What's important to note, if I take my hand and I rub it across the shingle over here to the left that we did no work on, it is an old roof, so a few granules fall, but nothing major. If I take that same force and I rub it across these shingles that we did the work on, you can see a lot of these, on some of these shingles, creases here, really little crease here. I'm taking my hand with that same force, rubbing it along where we did these repairs, and you can see multiple shingles that are now showing cracks, fractures in the matting from this repair attempt, from this repair test. So again, based on this outcome, it is a fail. We've got multiple shingles here that now need to get marked as damaged because of this one shingle, and that deems the entire roof as non-repairable. Again, this is a spiderweb effect. We've got damage here, damage there, here, right there. A few shingles that I feel like may have been missed. We got some right here. This is another area I wanted to show. 2007. We do have this pipe boot here showing 2007. Again, so it is a very old roof, 19 to 20 years old. Another 1 to 2 shingles over here that were damaged. This is widespread. This roof is not repairable. We believe it needs to be paid for full replacement.